Alright guys, we're back to Shadowverse Dark Gemini. Guys, I'm so sorry what happened to us last time in the stream. We were doing good. We were playing against Tetra, and my phone, I think, died or something like that. Well, it didn't die, but it froze up, and my phone was low, and then, you know, again, probably the phone would continue. So anyway, we're gonna try to pick it up when we left off. I just want to think, I'm gonna give a shout to somebody. Someone sent me an overlay. I don't know what it was. John Davis, dude. Thank you, dude. Give a shout to this baby meow meow. Hi, baby meow meow. So I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys last time. Sorry about that. Strong followers, and hopefully I'll be able to use them to beat her and move on. We just gotta get a better device because I don't want this happening every time. Mission exit steps tomorrow, and then we can come back. we are, guys. Alright, back where we left off. Alright, let's see what happens now. Got one of them left.
It's showtime.
Let's go.
Was I a master of none all along?
Good. We're about to wrap this up, guys. Let's not just go out.
Eternal punishment. Eternal punishment.
I concede.
Yeah. Victory. After 3 tries, we finally got her.
Impressive, but not enough. Not bad.
Hurting Mono, threatening me. Did Baphomet put you up to this?
Don't make me laugh. He is the real target here.
Then you do intend to fight him.
Come out with it. You intend to do the same, do you not?
Affirmative. However,
this is a simple matter. You wanted me to defeat him, so you summoned me.
that is not...
Will you two drop it there? Maybe she's just a punching bag to you, but she is my sister.
Mono, you have awakened. Are you fully operational?
100%, although there is an error somewhere in my internal data, which is nothing out of the ordinary, of course. Anyway, Urias Formand.
What now?
Have you no honor? You really are a vampire, a vampiric berserker, a berserk vampire beast. Even though I nearly sacrificed myself for your amusement, still your bloodlust wasn't sated.
It is a thirst for me that has never been quenched.
Pitiful. Anyway, you should get out of here, Tetra. You've still got a mountain of obligations, and if you don't start climbing now, it'll just get higher still.
Mono, I will not leave you with such a dangerous man.
I'm well aware of how dangerous he is. A bit more than I predicted, but he's well within what I can handle.
Understood.
Well, shall we pick up where we left off?
I can only access my battle functions once every several hours. Not that I'd want to right now, even if I could, but I see you biological types recover a little too quickly. Perhaps I won't take you to the hideout. The units waiting for us back there are peaceful. Letting a bull like you run amok doesn't seem like the wisest decision.
I see. Then there is no point in staying.
No, wait. What is with your communication style? I wasn't finished talking with you. Or perhaps vampires aren't equipped with decorum.
But I was finished talking with you. I find your words to be tedious.
Rude? I can't help my word choice. My diction is selected based on an advanced creative algorithm, capable of processing and synthesizing poetry. You'll have to forgive the quirks. That being said, I can't exactly let you roam. You tried attacking me and Tetra, so I'm sure you'll go after Aeneas next, which is why I'll be accompanying you.
I do not see the purpose behind this.
You want to fight Baphomet. Well, you're going to need to prepare yourself, and I know just the habitat for a beast like yourself. My home. Here we are. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and make yourself at home. Hope you didn't scratch yourself on any of the rubble. No complaints. The Resistance has been on the run from Baphomet for quite some time. I'm afraid we can't afford to live in the lap of luxury, so ruins such as these have become our sanctuaries. If you try and take a stroll even a few clicks out, you'll be discovered by the enforcers and turned to scrap in no time. We've had to abandon convenience and comfort for safety.
Do you garner enjoyment from such a life?
Not at all, but we've grown accustomed to it. Facing Baphomet directly would be suicide, on account of the sheer number of his mechanized forces. Been a long time since this all started. But this crumbling pile of architecture, it's home to some of the Resistance. The rusting iron and the failing steel even smell nostalgic. Reminds you of where you're from and where you're going. Hope I haven't lost you with all of my tedious words. So how about you, Urias? Your turn.
How about what?
Tell me of your world. You've had a completely different existence. But I'm sure your past isn't completely devoid of a little debris and wreckage itself.
Are you prepared to say your last goodbyes to life?
Why? Why are you attacking your own kind?
Is it not obvious? I despise those who would indulge in power for no purpose. Your apathy dictates you should not exist.
And what? What have you done with your power?
Plenty. I am displaying it now, in fact. You are intoxicated by self-indulgent strength and hunger only for the blood of humans. Your privilege to live alongside the night is now forfeit.
You are a demon. A demon.
Yes, you are correct. But that makes you an inferior demon. One who does not understand the dance.
What is it? Deep in reflection, were you?
It was nothing.
That's boring. I'll try to guess what you were reminiscing about. Such predictions are well within my functionality. I bet I'll get it in a guess or two.
Prying into personal matters? You're one to speak of decorum.
I don't feel any need to show you decency when you're the one who goes berserk at the drop of a hat. Maybe you don't possess a self-reflective function. I don't either. Oh well. This way. Now, come down here with me, but watch where you step. I'd hate to have you cause more damage than you normally do.
Why have we stopped?
What? You don't see them? Must not have them in your world. They're flowers. If I were to filter them as a theme through my poetry synthesis system, Hush, the red-lipped woman bloomed, silent and eloquent?
This is nonsense.
I know you live only for battle, but would it kill you to find at least one other interest? Flowers are as good as any.
Stop toying with me. Where is Baphomet?
Urias Formond, are you truly so vapid? Hollowed, the red-eyed vampire drifted, empty and wondering. Do you even realize how meaningless this bloodlust has made your life?
Nothing can be further from the truth. There can be no greater fulfillment than conducting the dance with an unrivaled foe.
So you've said since I met you, but when does it end? What's left after the dance is over? What if there's no opponent who lives up to your lofty craving? I'm sure you know the answer already.
I cannot grow accustomed to this emptiness, no matter how many times I experience it.
This feeling is all that's left once the heat of war dies.
So what of it?
Perhaps this is rude of me to ask, but I'll prod anyway. Has no one ever looked upon you with pity?
Oh, how pitiful you are, Urias.
Once I would have resisted your words, but perhaps I am indeed the pathetic one. So that's it? You pity me?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Formond. You don't need sympathy. No. What you need is rest, and plenty of it. Surely you feel it. The more you fight, the greater the void grows. What if you discovered greater meaning in your ever life than simple battle? Even these flowers can provide the essence for something greater.
Did you bring me here just to tell me this?
Indeed I did. Ewan said you were dangerous, but I don't think that's quite right. You seem to fight as if you're clinging on to something. Perhaps it's time to let go.
A foolish notion.
A man who never turns his back on a willing competitor, scared of a little rest. You can't write poetry this good. The themes are so at odds with themselves, it's hard to comprehend how they exist alongside each other.
Whatever emptiness I feel, it is mine to bear. You have nothing to do with it.
Perhaps it is because I am the oldest model of my sisters. I don't think of you as a little brother or anything, but it is in my programming to care. Well, in a better sense, it's in my nature. We made a connection through our fight, but I didn't want to think of you merely in terms of a combatant.
I have had my fill of this.
Again? You are vexing, terrible at conversation, and worse yet, you recognize only yourself. But I understand. A past stained in blood, a countenance slickened by tears. I don't need my visual sensors to understand you. I feel your essence. You're just like her. Burdens borne and weepings wept, life along a meandering path. I know you because you're exactly like Tetra. There is purpose in my creation. That's what I've believed since the beginning. No, greater than believe. It's what I calculated. It took me a long time to realize the fallacy in my thinking. I didn't see it when he called me metal scrap, nor when he threw me behind iron bars. No, it was when I fell to the floor. A lone and rusted screw escaped from my body and snaked along the concrete, As I watched it rock gently from the force of my fall, I knew. Even something as minuscule as a screw has purpose, to support something much greater than itself, to hold it together. But I was locked away, a failed piece of technology waiting to be reduced back into source elements. What purpose was left for me? When I took a deep breath, the rust encasing my body cracked and began to peel away. Miserable was the shedding of the copper snakeskin, but lying neath the tortuous wrapping was me. And I am Mono. I was the first. A corroded screw tumbling along the ground. No purpose. Nothing to support. Just kidding. You can tell that was meant to be a joke because of how absurd it is. Oh, what I would give for an audience with a better sense of humor. I stood up that day without knowing how long it had been since I last rose. Who knows how much stress I placed on my knee pistons, but the creaking was dreadful. Brilliant. Be used and succumb to wear, or go unused and succumb to rust. Cruel is the life of the machine. But then again, machines are equipped with a variety of capabilities, like this one. Disengaging safeguards. I destroyed the cell's wall and saw waiting on the other side the sky above and the city below. One of my calculations had come true. I had made it come true. My predictive functions began to turn wildly, and I realized perhaps it was time to test another hypothesis. Airspeed velocity, dangerous. Impact on landing, immense. Effects on structural integrity, unknown. Chance of survival, minimal. Yikes, this tower is tall. I don't think I've ever been this scared in my life. But it's now or never.
Rogue unit detected. Initiating termination protocol according to regulation.
Lofty are those that build their tower. Foolish are those that climb after. Can't say I've done either. More like this tower was built around me.
Resuming termination protocol.
But I was certainly foolish to attempt this, it seems. Alas, if only fate had blessed me with a sharper intellect.
Damage critical.
And on that note, I think I'll take my leave. Don't miss me too much, though. I'm leaving you a rusty screw to remember me by. That's when I leapt. Somehow, I kept my predictive functions at bay, telling them to forget the obvious danger. A second later, hurtling through the air, a chuckle escaped my lips. I thought I had imagined it. I wasn't programmed to do such things. But occasionally your programming surprises you. Whether my glee was imagined or not, gravity's surefire grip on me wasn't. I didn't close my eyes. I wanted to see everything until the very last second. The everlasting embrace of darkness. It loomed until at last. Finally, I'm almost free. The ground grew closer and closer. But my frame demonstrated stability like I'd never experienced. It was nothing short of a miracle. Well, that sound was awful. I seemed to have sustained heavy structural damage. But I could move, and thankfully it was enough mobility to escape from my encroaching pursuers. That's all I could manage, though, because when it comes down to it, guess you can't expect a rusty screw to grow wings, no matter how much it wants to leave its cage.
Escapee confirmed. Initiating elimination protocol.
Again? You know I don't feel that great destroying you all, but I guess it's no use talking things out.
Damage. Critical.
Do you units never learn? Baphomet should have equipped you with some sort of pattern recognition software. I kneeled over the fallen enforcer and opened it up, intent on having a peek at its machine learning functionality, but I found something else entirely. Whoa, a video file. Why is this here? It began to play. An image came into view. An image of cruelty that I'll never forget. There she was, a young girl bawling, shrieking even, her right arm blown clean off. And leaking from her now hollow joint, transparent oil. Baphomet did his own shrieking in the background, but in the light, it was the birth of my new sister. I see. So this is it, huh? This is why I'm here. I understood she was my descendant, the same artificial life form as myself. In this video that was made to tease, torture, and destroy me, I found simple joy. It would be easy to mistake this happiness for sadism, but that's not what it was at all. It was something else. The meaning behind my creation. I found it. The fallacy that I held onto for so long, it was true. I have to save you, my dear sister. That's what you do for family, right? Just hang on. I'll never be a bird that soars free through the clouds, but now I'm okay being just a rusty screw. Now that I've found something to hold together. I know what I have to do. The purpose of my creation. Protect my sister until the day I'm destroyed. And when that destruction comes, well, I'll shake off the rust and just keep on rolling.
No one is here.
This sector has been placed under curfew. Authorization is required to leave residential zones. Please present your authorization.
Where are your humans?
This sector has been placed under curfew. Authorization is required to leave residential zones. Please present your authorization. This sector has been placed under curfew. Authorization is required to leave residential zones. Please present your authorization.
Perhaps they will respond to violence.
This sector has been placed under curfew. Authorization is required to leave residential zones. Please present your authorization.
But it would draw too much attention for now. No one here either. Strange. I just saw some humans in the other sector. Why is this one asleep already?
This sector has been placed under curfew. Authorization is required to leave residential zones. Please present your authorization.
Authorization? Huh. I grow weary of your drivel.
Lord Baphomet's authorization is required to leave residential zones. Please present your authorization.
Ah, this dreadful world.
This residential sector has been placed under curfew. Please present your authorization.
This is beyond monotonous.
I am Tetra, and my world is in danger of total annihilation. A fearsome tyrant named Baphomet threatens us with the unthinkable.
But now I understand what she meant. This world is indeed heading toward ruin, but ever so quietly. Hmm?
What do you think Lord Baphomet is going to do with us?
Don't say that out loud! What if the enforcers hear you?
Finally. You there. I am looking for Baphomet.
Ah! Where did you come from?
Useless.
What are you doing?
I told you, I am looking for Baphomet. Now do you have an answer for me?
No, don't hurt her. Wow, he's so strong.
Stop this! You monster!
I shall ask again. Where is Baphomet?
Get away from us! If we tell you, then Lord Baphomet will...
Violent behavior is strictly forbidden and subject to disciplinary measures.
Thank goodness! Lord Baphomet, please save us!
Violent behavior is strictly forbidden and subject to disciplinary measures.
Fighting you is a waste of time. It would fulfill nothing.
Urias Formond, are you truly so vapid? Hollowed, the red-eyed vampire drifted, empty and wondering. Do you even realize how meaningless this bloodlust has made your life?
Nothing can be further from the truth. There can be no greater fulfillment than conducting the dance with an unrivaled foe.
So you've said since I met you, but when does it end? What's left after the dance is over? What if there's no opponent who lives up to your lofty craving? I'm sure you know the answer already.
Be gone. Away with you!
Acts of aggression are prohibited. Violators will be punished.
your average bow.
This moon is who we are.
Terminating target.
The heavier the bow, the faster the arrow.
This isn't worth it anymore.
They'll swallow the whole world.
You is soon.
How's this? Scary enough. Yeah!
It shoots well, but damn the weight.
Don't come closer.
This isn't your average bow.
Continuing termination protocol.
Didn't I ask you to stop? This is fine.
Half of crimson for you.
It shoots well, but damn the weight.
process.
I'm always in search of new technology.
Away with you!
Acts of aggression are prohibited. Violators will be punished.
Accept your fate.
Stay away.
Dude, step off.
I'm telling you, I'm a great performer.
average bow.
Was he a bad pup?
enigmas all around. Great. A solution at last.
World will perish. Be destroyed!
I love the feel of the earth.
Ever seen a mecha lance?
Continuing station protocol.
Armand, my love. This ungrateful world will perish. Be destroyed! Be destroyed!
You broke it!
Hey, let's play!
Verifying access.
Armand, my love.
Do you see why I am without equal?